Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Director General Jonathan Evangelista Castañeda. I'm with His Majesty Emperor and Royal King TIBURCIO VILLAMOR Marcos TALLANO IV. Our topic for tonight is about one of the documents to be submitted by me to the United States Embassy to the Philippines in Manila. Your Majesty, could you please briefly discuss about that document?
These documents that we have actually are proving documents that are actually in our records, in our archives. So we put these into a whole library of the books to make sure that we have the conformity of all of these archive records that we have right now that are actually it has been properly documented, especially the asset of the king of recognized asset nations that we have all over the world. Our land, the ancestral domain of the eminent domain of the HACIENDA Filipina Archipelago, or the Maharlikas. We have actually the whole Filipina Archipelago that consists of like about 7,169 islets and inlets. So we have as well the asset that belongs to the king of recognized asset nations. These are precious metals such as gold, precious stones, diamonds that are in big stones, black, blue, pink, yellow, green, white. We have them all from region 1 to region 12 of the whole Philippine archipelago. In fact, these gold or diamonds are actually known due to the diamond by itself. These are archived and this has been deposited, and it has been proven that we have like about more than 1 million metric ton or tonnage of the diamond at Narodna Banka, Yugoslavia.
So could you please discuss about the diamonds in Narodna Banka, Yugoslavia? So as
this diamond actually, just to demonstrate to you.
Example, sir, what is this?
So
What is
those
this?
are round white diamond that we have. If you look at it, how large it is, because these are already cut diamonds.
How about this,
As a
sir?
demonstration, the same thing, these are now the asset of the king of recognized asset nations.
So how many?
This is the asset that we have with the TALLANO, TAGEAN family, and the asset of the king of recognized asset nations.
So there are different colors of the diamonds.
Yes, different colors.
So next page,
To
sir.
give you a demonstration,
How about this? What are
these,
is
these
this a
are now the
diamond?
diamonds actually that has been deposited. Some of them has been cut outside of the king of recognized asset
So what
nations.
color is this, Your Majesty?
That's a pink purple.
Pink purple. How much it costs?
That it's priceless, as I have said. These are all priceless.
Our next page is how about this? What is
So
this diamond?
these are the black blue diamonds, and we have the green diamond as well.
So how many are they?
Well, as I've said, we have the unprecedented large quantity of all these diamonds.
How about this, sir?
These are now actually cultured, and these are all that already polished, and they are made for purposes of exhibits.
Yes.
But look,
How about this?
so this is now how it came about, so that you will understand. We have all these diamonds. So
How about this, sir? Are these
Again.
diamonds?
these are the raw diamonds, stone diamonds, where they are coming from.
Okay, sir.
Look
So,
how large they are to a
So,
pink or a yellow diamond. So this is how they look like. So now, so that's one of them now, and
so there are at least 1 million metric tons of diamonds.
more than that, because then, as I've said, that Naradkabangka, Yugoslavia, we have dating back the 1950s, we have deposited at Naradkabangka more than 1 million ton of diamond, properly documented. So look how rough diamonds look like. These are
As far as I know, the largest known diamond ever found is not larger than this.
well, this I can demonstrate now to all of you, that these are the diamonds that we have here in our country,
Are
in the
there
Philippines.
larger diamonds that exist
Yes, and
aside
this,
from this?
no, probably we have the largest concentration of diamond here in the Philippines.
So why it is unknown publicly?
Well, then there is a reason behind, because if this will come out, so the price of diamond will completely be disturbed, and of course the diamond makers don't want this to happen. So perhaps, again, these are stone diamonds that I'm showing to all of you. And that's how rich Filipinos are.
So it means that this person is your kingsman.
Yes,
Is one of
these
your
are
men.
my kingsmen.
Is he a marshal?
These are my marshals, and they are also my safety pair holders.
So can you explain this picture
So that you will
you are with
understand.
your marshals here.
I have the,
They were holding this. What is this, sir?
these are the diamonds. There are the round diamond that has been cultured or that has been properly. We are showing to everybody so that you will understand what we have back here. Real diamonds. So look at what we are holding.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we have. We're holding this asset just to prove to anyone that this belong to us.
So, could you please explain this document?
This is now
Narodka Banka Yugoslavia.
yes, the
Ferdinand E.
Narodka-
Marcos Legal Depository in trust of my son, TIBURCIO VILLAMOR Marcos, sole heir, successor of all gold bullion, diamond, and platinum in bars.
Yes,
So you
These-
were the son of Ferdinand E. You were the son
yes,
of Ferdinand E.
I,
Marcos.
This proved to everyone that this is agreed by my family, my father.
This
with,
your father's signature.
yes.
So
and,
Hamisilaya was the central bank
attesting
governor
person and the president
of
of
Yugoslavia.
the Union of the family of Yugoslavian
And
country.
this is your signature.
Yes.
So what is the meaning of transaction code Ferdinand E. Marcos all AAA? What is AAA all about?
AAA means the global asset, the mother asset that we had. So again, I wanted you to know that here we are. These are my family as well. I have with me my probo marshals, my family, and the people that I trusted.
So according to this document, there are 1 million metric tons of diamonds, 1 million metric tons of platinum, and 1 million metric tons of gold.
Yes.
So where they are stored?
They are kept into our security vaults. We have now securing all these assets, and they are properly monitored by satellite.
Are they located in Yugoslavia or here in the Philippines?
Can you repeat that question again, please?
Are your assets kept in Yugoslavia or in the Philippines?
Well, the ones that are actually delivered at Yugoslavia, they are already at the vault of Yugoslavia Bank. I know they are properly protected by the European nations. So these are properly documented. These are kept, but we have large assets that are here in the Philippines.
Okay, sir.
In our security houses, in our bunkers, and where we are securing all these assets, but they are properly monitored through satellite.
How about this document? Certificate of Depositor, Narodka Banka Yugoslavia. According to this, TVM is the sole heir signatory of the 50-year World Asset Reserve of 1 million metric tons of diamonds, 1 million metric tons of platinum and 1 million metric tons of gold deposited in trust in European countries. CHUA, Narodka Banka Yugoslavia, Yugoslavia, or National Bank of Yugoslavia. Euro-Asian countries benefited from your vast world asset reserve. How can you explain about this?
Well,
The 50-year world
these-
asset reserve.
These are properly adjudicated through our ownership. It has been even protected through court orders with finality by the Supreme Court of the Philippines. In short, these are legally deposited through the auspices of the bilateral Minesfield breakthrough agreement that has been properly documented all over the world. This belong to our asset, the asset of the king of recognized asset nations.
So these assets were loaned to Euro-Asian countries. What for?
That actually purposely been delivered to them to actually support the central banks of the European countries and all over the world during that time. This is properly documented through the Yugoslavia charter or ministerial agreement that has been signed by leaders all over the world.
Okay, according to this page, it is written, TBM is the real owner of these colossal assets, commodities, diamonds, platinum, and gold, including the 2% interest per annum for 50 years and protected by Treaty of Versailles and global immunities, and they are free and clear of any liens and encumbrances and without criminal origin. You lawfully inherited the world asset reserve from your father, Ferdinand E. Marcos.
Because I am the successor heir, and my father, our former president of the Republic of the Philippines, is also my father.
So why?
And at the same time, he is our family legal chief counsel or chief lawyer of the family.
So why then President Ronald Reagan signed this document?
This serve as an attesting testator that indeed they agree that this has to be deposited at Narodka Banka Yugoslavia. So these are agreed through ministerial agreement, treaty of agreement, that indeed this will be used to bankroll the whole world.
Okay. So why Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General of the O.C.T, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, signed this document?
Well, again, he is one of the affiant movement or testator of this asset. He is one of the witnesses that indeed this has been done through the auspices of the League of Nations or United Nations. That was the reason why the Secretary General attested to it. for that purpose.
How can you make use of your assets at this moment in time?
They are all free and clear. And this is now being, again, it has been agreed on a 30-year bilateral, trilateral, Minesfield breakthrough agreement into the 30-year loan proviso or provide. This again, all these assets that we have globally is bankrolling the whole world.
Okay, sir. How about this page? So could you please explain the logos? For example, here, this logo, which refers to the seal of the President of the United States of America. So why it is included?
Well, the reason behind this, they are, as I've said, the affiant, the movement, the testators, and witnesses on a ministerial purposes.
So what is the role of the United States of America in your assets?
Again,
Is it the protector, military protector?
well, perhaps they serve as the whole guiding security of this asset, because then, because of the dominance that we are actually using US dollars for that purpose.
So,
And this is now again being used for that purpose to back up the global monetary reserve of the whole world.
opo.
And this is now the asset of gold, diamond, and platinum. They actually serve as a catalyst or as a stimulus backup of the global monetary implementation or implemented for that purpose, and for our global ECOSOC, United Nations Security Council ECOSOC global monetary reset to back up the whole world.
So-
These are actually again established through now the mechanism of Nesara, Gesara laws to properly implement the governance or the implementation of the United Nations Security Council ECOSOC for the embodiment of Article 55, 56, 63 to 70, the global monetary reset governance of the whole world, especially to among our central banks of central banks, and no other mechanism that is properly proven to be able to bankroll the monetary system of central banks and the world global monetary reset governance.
So how about this symbol, which refers to the, after the seal of the President of the United States of America? Next is the Trilateral Commission. So why the symbol, the logo of the Trilateral Commission is there? What is your role in that commission?
Being now the global funder, make no mistake, inasmuch that my major Board of Trustee, Board of the Governor of the Trilateral Commission. So they did. Rockefeller left and passed away as a global founder that had the global asset of the king of recognized asset nation, and now the Trilateral Commission chairperson, and with coaptis with the new world order of the ages. And this I will serve to use this global asset of the king of recognized asset nation to bankroll the monetary global reset governance.
So, after the logo of the Trilateral Commission, why the logo of the Central Intelligence Agency is there?
Perhaps the
CIA.
Pentagon, Central Intelligence Agency is part of this mechanism from the very start during the early 1950s. I serve with now the agency as the major enterprise. Perhaps that's one of our agency that can monitor the asset by itself.
So, here it is evident that the logo of the United Nations is there. So, what is the role of the United Nations?
The United Nations Covenant is supposedly the symbolism of the still the League of Nations or United Nations as a whole, and this is done through a global governance. As I've said again, this is done now through the United Nations to bankroll the whole world using all this asset. The United Nations Security Council, ECOSOC, will be properly be implemented through a proper governance.
So, the last logo is the National Security Agency, NSA. So, what can you say about that?
NSA is part of the monitoring, coordinating agency. That's also the transparency agency to make sure that what we are doing are properly monitored through a system, and to make sure that we are properly being assisted for our major implementation.
So, Your Majesty, this document has the subject proof of the employer's status and letter of credence for this G4 visa applicant Jonathan Evangelista Castañeda, visa application confirmation number AA 009A PID. So this will be submitted to the United States Embassy in Manila and addressed to the Honorable Consul. So may I know your message to the Honorable Consul based in the United States Embassy in the Philippines about this proof of the employer's status, which refers to you as my employer.
Well, my beloved
Honorable Consul.
this will just be addressing
Ambassador.
the ambassador or the honorable consul. Listen, being your 7-star governor general, this is an instruction to all of you, because you have to work with this process with us and with me. And I'm expecting that you have to honor our proper security and proper credentialing of your superiors. And I'm here to give this as an instruction to all of you, because I don't have the luxury of time being able to address all of you. And I would appreciate if we have to do this proper governance. You have to work with us, especially you are the ambassador, the U.S. ambassador to the Philippines, and this majority of this asset are here in my country.
You also confirm that you signed this employment contract in the United States of America between TIBURCIO Villamor Marcos as employer and Jonathan Evangelista Castaneda as your employee, Your Majesty. The employment contract to be submitted to the United States Embassy in the Philippines in Manila. So what can you say about this employment contract?
Well, again, my beloved Director General, Jonathan Evangelista Castaneda, this is just a little part of your responsibility. I believe that you don't need me to bring you to the embassy. You can go to the embassy and talk directly with our ambassador. And, that's my
I still need you, Your Majesty. I can simply live without you, Your Majesty. Remember that. I cannot live alone.
My Director General. As a general, you must be more than
What I mean, sir,
responsible to never, please, stop it. Make things work for you.
thank you, sir. It means that I cannot be totally independent from you. Because without you, I cannot, these
again,
documents are meaningless.
Listen to me. That's your responsibility. You preach that with the United States Ambassador to the Philippines.
Yes, sir. Any more messages for the Filipino people in general, Your Majesty, before we end this interview?
To all our 100 million plus Filipinos, we own this asset.
Gold, diamond, and platinum.
We have them all. We have gold, we have diamond, we have platinum. We are very rich. Each and every one of you. We are too rich that you should be proud. You have that prestige and you have that dignity. It has been, again, a chance for me to address each and everyone we have all the answer. With the blessings of our Lord Jesus, God, Allah, Jehovah. We trust in Him. Amen.
What a wonderful message, Your Majesty. I hope that the Filipino people will be able to assimilate your wholehearted message for all of us, because you have been doing this for the good of humanity, not only for Filipinos, not only for few of us, but for all of us, most especially Filipinos. So I encourage listeners to believe His Majesty Emperor and Royal King TIBURCIO VILLAMOR Marcos Solano Tajan IV. He is not an impostor. What sets him apart from impostors is that he is the 7-star Governor General of the United Nations and the ultimate Supreme Commander of the International Bureau of Central Interpol. No one can arrogate that position illegally. So we have to end this, but not the last interview, Your Majesty. And I hope that more interviews will follow after this. Have a nice evening.